All right, in this video, we're gonna change the rear brakes on a 2018 Toyota CHR with the electronic parking brake in the back. So first step is we're gonna put it in service mode. So take your scanner, hot functions, electronic parking brake, and then it should be something called maintenance mode. Yeah, replace brake pads. Okay, parking brake is already released. Okay, now it says turn ignition switch off, replace the brake pads and finish installation. Turn ignition switch on and then press OK. So now we'll go ahead and replace the brake pads and then come back here and finish the procedure. All right, next we're gonna take off the lug nuts. These are 21. All right, next step, there's two 14mm guide pin bolts that we have to take off. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so for the top one, we're gonna leave it like that because electronic parking brake actuator is in the way, so you can't even get a socket in there. So we're just gonna lift it with the bottom one out. And after that, we're gonna pull out the guide pin. Okay, so now that we've already put it in service mode, we can just compress the caliper piston like a regular piston. So you don't need to twist and push at the same time. That's usually what you have to do for the rear ones. So these we're just gonna compress like a regular front one. Okay, at the end it should sit like this. So if it's bulging, just keep going with a pick inside here and then just pop out that air bubble. Okay, next up, let's clean and grease the two guide pins. All right, so that's all you need. I'll put it back in the hole. All right, so we're gonna wait till we grease the second one since it's exposed. All right, now we're gonna take off the caliper bracket bolts. These are 17. All right, so now you can take off the bracket, and then the rotor's already loose, so we're gonna take that off too. Okay, now we're gonna clean this hub surface. All right, and always compare your old and new rotor to make sure they're the right size. All right, so good. So we're just gonna put a lug nut to hold it in place. All right, we're gonna hammer out the old pads. Okay, take off the old clips. Okay, we're gonna wire brush this surface here. So make sure you clean out all the rust so the new pads could sit correctly. Alright, should look like this at the end. Just make sure you get the majority of the rust out and then you should be good to go. Yeah, you don't need to go ham on it. Okay, we're just gonna put anti-seize and put the new clips now. Alright, same thing with the pads. Make sure you compare them to make sure they're the same size. Alright, looks about right. Alright, now we're gonna put the clips. So the end that's sticking out, put it on the outside. Don't put it on the inside because that's where the rotor goes. All right, make sure they match on the same side. So pick the one that's gonna go opposite of this one, because some of them will be on this side. This spring here will be on this side. So just make sure they're at the same side. Okay, your clips should look like this. They should go in pretty easy. You don't have to force them in. All right, now we're gonna put the pads. Okay, they should sit like this. So you could either put them before putting on the caliper bracket or after. So I choose to do them like this. So after that, when we put it on the knuckle, it's going to be easy. All right, now we're going to put it on the knuckle and thread in those bolts. Okay, what I like to do is just add a bit of anti-seize here to match the ears, and in the back put a circle to match the caliper piston. Okay, now we're ready to put the caliper back on. Okay, like I said, don't forget the second guide pin, so we're just gonna clean it off and put some new grease. Okay, now we're gonna put the guide pin in the hole and then line up the caliper at the same time. Okay, there you go. Now put back that one caliper bolt for the guide pins. Okay, gotta hold the guide pin spinning again. All right. Okay, so we're done that one side. So after you've done both sides, we're gonna go back in and take it out of service mode. And after that, we should be good to go. All right, now that we're done with the brake job, we're gonna go press OK. Please apply the parking brake. Yeah. All right, we're done. All right, so my scanner didn't really register that the brakes were done. So the parking brake light was flashing. So if this light flashes, so all you have to do is hold the brake pedal and then put the switch on. So hold it up like this. It's gonna go through the process of re-engaging the electronic parking brake. So if you see that flashing parking brake light, don't panic, just do that. So foot on the brake pedal and then pull the electronic parking brake button upwards for a few seconds, and then you're gonna hear the motor engage. Okay, so I don't know why it didn't register. I think I made a mistake where it said engage parking brake, so that's what you have to do, and you have to hold it for a few seconds. All right, so I hope this video was helpful. Hope you find it valuable. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.